What is going on, LEGO investors? So today we're going to talk about a LEGO Star Wars set that I believe is going to be a big failure in retirement. I know a lot of people are buying this set specifically for the minifigures, but I do not believe the minifigures will carry this set to a profit. So we're going to be talking about the Obi-Wan Kenobi vs. Darth Vader set. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on this set. I know a lot of people are trying to get as many as they can before this runs out of inventory, but I think this is a set that you should avoid. We'll go over my thoughts and opinions, but please definitely comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. It helps the channel and helps the community. So let's dive into it. So the Obi-Wan Kenobi set is a massively overpriced set. This is a horribly priced set. I think Lego made a huge mistake by pricing it at $50. And as a result, it's been on sale pretty much since it came out. So I think that is the biggest problem with this set. I think it should be a $30 set. I think it should be $29.99, honestly. It's just doesn't have a lot going for it. The build is it's not a good build. I mean, you're essentially having characters on base plates. That's all it is. And a lot of people like this set for the minifigs, like I said before. And I just do not think the minifigs are going to get you a profit. I think even if you bought it on sale, I think you're going to end up losing money. Well, I shouldn't say lose money. I think you're going to have to hold this set for probably maybe 3 to 5 years to maybe earn a $10 profit. You might be able to get 20 if you sell all the minifigs individually and part out the pieces. But like I said, the build is nothing. This is a horrible set. Honestly, it's just doesn't have much going for it except for the minifigs, and I know that's why a lot of people are buying it. So I want to talk about the Obi-Wan Kenobi show first before we kind of look at this set specifically, because I think this set did horribly. Well, I think this set did bad for a lot of reasons. One, because it's just a mediocre build and the minifigs are just okay. But the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, I think, is a big factor in this. I think if it was a success, this set would have done better, and a lot of people probably would have scooped it up at 50, which would have been a mistake. But I think the popularity factor of the show and failure of the show is a big has a big effect on the Lego Star Wars sets. So this set was an epic failure. I absolutely hated it. I think whoever the director was should have been fired. If you remember the first few episodes, they had the shaky camera. Like in the Star Wars universe, we do not do the shaky camera. It just does not work. And it was just horribly done. And I think they miscast a lot of the characters in that. And I just did not like a lot of the characters. And ultimately, it was a big failure. A lot of people just stopped watching after the second show, and it's just done bad. I mean, just there's so many articles like why it was a massive disappointment. Like for example, this website right here. So I'm not making this up. It's ultimately was an epic failure, and I think as a result, it hurt a lot of the sets. So let's take a look at the few Obi-Wan Kenobi sets that we have out right now. So we've got the Obi-Wan Kenobi Inquisitor Transport Sith, whatever. Um, this ship is absolutely amazing, and I think this is by far the best set to come out of this show. I love this vehicle. It's going to be a huge success. A lot of people love this and commented on my previous video about it. And just overall, the internet loves this vehicle and set, and it's going to be a massive hit. And I think it's going to do really well in retirement, unlike the other sets. So the other sets are we've got kind of three official Obi-Wan sets. We've got this Brickhead Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader, the Inquisitor ship, and then the Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Darth Vader. And so the Brickhead set I think is going to do well. Pretty much all Brickhead sets tend to do fairly decent, especially Star Wars ones. I think there's a ten to $20 profit on this set. But it should be noted, uh, there is another Obi-Wan Kenobi set out right now, but it's not tied to the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. I know, a little confusing, but this set is gonna be a failure. Again, there's only one minifig that everyone's after, and it's this minifig right here, the Tan Wee. I don't know if I'm even saying that right, but that's why people are buying this set. And the same thing goes for the Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Darth Vader. They're buying it for a specific figure. And that figure is the Ned B loader droid. So this is kind of the first droid we've ever gotten like this, and that's why a lot of people are buying it. And it's got a great price right now. It's got $9.51 price tag, but the Vader is also doing really well at $9. So it does have that going for it. So all the figures together equal $27.21, and they're all unique. So that's, I will give it that. It's really rare to have all the minifigures unique in a set, but I am sure we will see these sets these minifigures included in other sets. It's just inevitable, and a lot of people are saying that because Obi-Wan Kenobi did so bad, that these are the only sets that we're gonna get of these styles. And I think that's true, but I think they could still milk these kind of sets. They can create new sets, and I think that kind of is just an invalid argument. But I do believe we will not get another Obi-Wan Kenobi show because of how bad it is and how bad Disney is doing right now. So it does have that going for it. That is a small factor. But you should not buy this set because I think even if you picked it up on sale, I think if you picked it up for $30, I think you would still lose money. Even if you parted everything out after fees and everything, you might be able to get this set, sell it for $40 in maybe 3 to 5 years. I don't see people saying paying $50 for this set. I just do not see that because you're just buying the minifigures. If it had an awesome build with it, that would be one thing. That would help this set out. But to buy it for the Ned B loader or whatever that name is, yeah, the Ned B, it's kind of a long stretch, and a lot of people have said they are buying it just for that figure. I Do you really think that figure is going to hit $30? I don't think so. If it was a Jedi or an Inquisitor, that'd be one thing. Then there would be some justification there. But this set just is not going to be carried by that figure alone. And the Vader's doing really good, but I mean Vader most likely will be included in another set later on. It's just Vader's mass produced, so you kind of have to take that one with a grain of salt. But overall, it's it's a bad set, and like I said at the beginning, Lego mispriced this set, and I think that hurt it overall. See, I'm shocked this is selling for 40 because I've seen this on sale for 40 all day long. I think at one point I seen it for 35, but to see it selling for 27, okay, that's understandable. 34 plus free shipping, absolutely that makes sense. I just don't see the demand for it later on, so you should ultimately avoid this set. There are far better deals right now and better sets that you should invest in. For example, the Inquisitor Transport. This is a solid set. It's more money, but it is a great and loved set. Nobody is talking about the Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Darth Vader except for that Ned B droid. That's all I hear. It's all the YouTube videos, people posting on Facebook. So you should be aware that just because it's a Star Wars set does not mean it's going to do well. We need to get out of that mindset, and I'm going to continue to make these videos to kind of open people's eyes because all YouTube all YouTubers do are just push. They say like these are gonna hit insane profits, and I just absolutely hate that. They're just doing it for clicks. They're doing it for views. I'm here to help people invest, and if this set does end up doing awesome, I mean that's a risk I'm willing to take. But I'm definitely avoiding this set. I'm not even picking up one just in case. I just think it's a horrible set. So I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions, but please, as always, do your own research, have some fun, make some money.
Video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Do your own research before making any financial investments.